Hi everyone, this is your 朱傻专 here in GC Food, right? So anyway, I'm gonna post this video, the series of videos on the website. So if you're outsiders, you will be calling me GC Food. Anyway, so today is the lesson 1 for this series, and it's gonna be kind of private, not like really posted in my big channels, but for you guys who came to the website to watch. So if you're initiated, you can learn these magic. First of all, I want to start with a short spell or poem in our lineage. 顺茶想天多，雅基花三枪，三罗会板砖，千般换花心. What that means, it's like saying the tiles start with 1, okay? And the 1 creates the 3. So we have 3 different things that is born from the 1. So what is the 1 right here? The 1 right here for you, okay, you got your heart spell 0 when you initiate, right? That is the 1. Your main god, 三羅祖師, okay? 三羅祖師 is your main god. So when you're initiated, we did the ceremony to get you into the lineage and put a copy of your main god, the 三羅祖師, into you. And this god give birth to 3 main gods, which is the Ching gods that I'm going to talk about today. So here, in order, I will be using these beads as a way to represent the different gods of the Ching, right? So we have a black, green, and a red, okay? So the first one, the big one, the black right here, is the upper clear, 上清, okay? Upper clear is at the top, the big guy. You see big balls? The second big one is the green, which is the Yok Ching, kind of like jade, okay? Yok is jade in Chinese. And the last one, red, Tai Ching, ultimate clears. The Yok Ching is jade clears. So you should already know what they mean. I'm not going to repeat the whole lesson because you can read the book. Now, you have different spells that connect to these gods. Okay? These 3 gods, they are born from the main god. These 3 gods reside in your Yun Sun. When this is put into you. In your Yun Sun, high above the spiritual planetary body, right? Inside the Yun Sun, they are called the Tin Jun, right? So you have the Tin Jun, the Heavenly Lord name for these. Ling Bo Tin Jun, right? This one, Yun Qi Tin Jun, and Dou Dak Tin Jun, right? So you have the Tin Jun, like Heavenly Lord. But one thing is, this one, the Tai Ching, when you're using its power, this god actually has a clone inside you in the local body where your magic body, your energy body is, and it's inside your heart. So instead of this being up there in the Yun Sun, it's actually with you locally. Okay, and the local version of this god you call 太上老君. 太上老君 is not a Tin Jun, it's more like a human, right? Because it's with you here locally. Okay, so you got a different name for that version of the god. The god kind of like creates a copy of itself locally with you. Okay, now you have different spells, right? There's this spell called Sam Ching Tin Jun spell, the Heavenly Lord spell. That spell connects to the Sam Ching in the Yun Sun. Okay, so when you recite that spell, you're connecting to the Samching, the copy, the main master copy in the Yun San right there. Okay, that is what you want to use. When you like burn incense in the morning or greet them in the morning, right? You want to recite that spell to connect to the master copy up there. Then you have three different spells. You have a Sheng Qing, Yuk Qing, and Tai Qing spell, right? So one spell for each of them. And you see the Tai Qing spell connects to the one locally. So you use that one specifically to connect to the one that you use, the god that you'll be using all the time here locally. Okay? However, I know newbies are like, wow, I can cultivate, like you give me the spell, I repeat the spell and, practice it. I'm fine with it. But when I'm using it, how can I remember so many spells? Especially if you don't even know Chinese, it will be very hard. Remember what I said? Every one of them comes from this, right? They come from this. You see? So if you use your heart spell 0, you can also use that to invoke the three gods right here with the same spell because it wraps them up. It's kind of like you call the company, and the company can also find whoever department you need for you because it needs, like, what you want, right? Okay, I need to talk to the customer service department, and you call like the financial department. They will forward you to the right place eventually and get the job done. So your heart spell 0 can be a replacement of all these spells. Okay, but if you are cultivating, it is like the best way is to cultivate them separately, and eventually, if you let yourself start using those specific spells, whenever it's like you need to use their powers, you'll get used to it, right? But in case you're doing magic and you don't have the time to flip the book, find the spell, and you forgot, then use the heart spell 0, and your mind is like, I want to find this god, but I'm using this spell. Okay, then it's okay. You just need to know that your mind, okay, have to know that I am finding that god. So this is the first lesson, and I'll see you in the next one.